Okay, now we're in my 2016 Golf R, which is just as fun to drive as the Beetle, maybe more fun because it's so quick. I have the DCC dynamic chassis control and navigation with the driver's assistance package. This is my second Golf R. My first one was a 15 that I swapped into the 16. The 15 didn't have the dynamic, or it did have dynamic chassis control with navigation. It did not have driver's assistance package and CarPlay, two features that I love, I use all the time. I'm on the freeway right now and I am not touching the gas pedal. The car is sensing the distance in front of me. You set it for the distance between you and the car by time. It doesn't work by distance. So depending on, there's I think 7 settings. Depending on the setting you set, it figures out how fast it would take you to catch up to the car in front of you, and it widens or shortens that gap. What's nice is as the cars speed up, the gap gets longer. As they slow down, the gap gets shorter. It is a little bit annoying because cars around you are not used to, I guess, allowing the proper amount of space between the cars in front of them, and so they kind of get frustrated that you leave space in front of you in another car. Another downside is it seems to go through brakes faster than I would. I tend to be a little more predictive with my driving rather than reactive to the car in front of me. I let off the gas probably much earlier than the car would, and then the car actually brakes for you. It's okay. I just at 20,000 miles, I noticed that I'm probably going to need brakes soon. Another feature of the driver's assistance package is lane assist. Above 40 miles an hour, 41 I believe, it's doing it right now. I'm not touching the steering wheel. It'll bump you back to the center of there it goes. It's telling me grab the steering wheel.
In 2 miles, take exit 12A to merge onto C885 north toward Mountain View.
I believe it uses individual braking to pull the front end around. It doesn't do the steering. Also, the R does not have parking assist. I have parking sensors, but it doesn't have assist where it will park for you. I think it's a weight thing. It also doesn't have a spare tire or a sunroof. The other feature that the 16 has is CarPlay, which, to be honest with you, I wouldn't buy another car without CarPlay. Definitely a nice feature. I use Apple Maps. The Volkswagen navigation is fabulous, but I haven't used it in a very, very long time. It's quick. I believe it uses TomTom maps. And it also shows the speed limit of the road you're on, which is very nice. However, just so much easier with Apple Maps. It knows my calendar, knows where I'm supposed to be. Make sure when I put in my calendar where I'm going, and it just automatically tracks. For commuting, it's a great car. It gets 30, 31 on the freeway. Around town, a little bit less. Also depends on how heavy you are with the throttle. This car does 0 to 60 in something like 4.5 seconds. That's a very big turbo. When you put your foot in it and spool up that turbo, it starts to go through gas pretty quickly. What else do I love about this versus the Beetle? Probably the heated seats in the morning. They get hot fast. Just all the creature comforts of this car are very nice. It's very quiet, easy to drive. I went with the DSG dual clutch transmission. It's faster than the stick shift and actually holds more horsepower, although I have 0 plans to modify this car. The only mods I've done to the car are tinted the rear windows.
Take exit 12A to merge onto C885 north toward Mountain View.
Went down to 8%, 5 or 8%, I can't remember. Mostly make it easier on my son when he's in the back. And it also keeps the car cooler. What else have I done? Oh, I put the little magnetic sticky thing for the phone in the vent. It just clips on, comes right off. That's it, really. Oh, I modified the center console so that it opens and closes, a feature that is not on the R's, although this cubby space in the center console is completely available. Something about rollover testing and the National Traffic Safety Board requires a rollover test in order for that to be opened, and Volkswagen wasn't willing to do it, so they basically bolted it closed. There's two little set screws you remove, and then you have to pull the teeth up so that they don't engage the ratcheting system. It's not that big a deal. So it takes about 2 minutes to do. So I have that, and now I got a little extra space.
In 4.9 miles, take exit 24B onto US 101 north towards San Francisco.
The only thing that I keep in there, though, is my badge for work. Like I said, car gets 31 miles to the gallon. Actually, the mileage is probably very similar to the Bug. This is really the, Golf is a replacement for the Volkswagen Beetle. Now in our 7th generation of Golfs, this is probably the furthest evolution of a Golf that you can get. The GTI is a great car. The Golf itself is a really good car. This one, the Golf R and the e-Golf are the only ones made in Germany anymore, made in the Wolfsburg plant. The same plant as the Beetle was made. That's really about it. Two different cars, two different styles of driving, two different levels of comfort, but they're both fun to drive. I really enjoy both. I have to drive the Bug to work a couple times, about 26 miles to work. Depends on the traffic, and I also have a few little tweaks I want to get sorted out with the Bug. I have a breather hose on the gas tank I want to make sure is working properly. I also want to make sure that my heater channels, which are solid, are not pulling any exhaust into the car. That would be a bad thing, but I don't think they are. Just want to double check that. We'll get those things all done, and it would be actually okay to commute. Have to think about it, though. I'm not very fond of taking that car on the freeway just for safety reasons, but it sure is a lot of fun to drive. I think it's not necessarily unsafe in its own. It's the other drivers around you that you have to pay attention to. Yeah, especially during commute in the Bay Area. Oh my goodness. All right, well that's that. I will post another video soon.